low quality podcasts there are. Like, what are we talking about?
No, we're so
Yeah,
shitty,
but
bro.
if I
Like,
sound like shit, we can just change it.
But
You
I ain't
get
gonna lie to you. There's nothing that can sound worse than JTR. Like,
oh, last pod JTR's
Okay.
was awful.
what?
okay.
What are
Well,
we
if that's the
talking
case,
about?
then we'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
we'll be just fine. We'll be
Wait,
just
And then
you
fine.
don't
said,
even get me started on Med's camera.
yo, I'm so glad we got rid of Med.
Oh, I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie to you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. Welcome to the actual Third Stringers podcast. We finally got rid of that nigga.
Yes,
Gang.
sir.
Round of applause, everybody. We finally got rid of Med.
Yeah.
That's
The
amazing.
viewers
Oh,
should shoot
oh, what's
us.
crazy is I have a soundboard here. I just don't use it.
No way.
Yeah. I have a soundboard right here next to me. Let me see.
That's embarrassing.
Can y'all hear it?
No, I'm sorry, bro. You're making
Hey,
us look bad.
hey. I don't know. I don't know how Bezos does. I apologize. I'm not Benjamin.
All right, bro. Just don't let it happen again.
I got you.
So, Father, go ahead.
Look, I swear to you, I'm about to sing them out. Come on, new host, do your
Come on,
thing.
new host.
You want to get rid of Med? You want to be the host? Let's go.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the third cat. Oh, all right, fuck, bro. Get me out of here.
All right, Larry, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, hi guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Third Stringers podcast, and we're back, and we have our new member. He's fucking sexy as hell, and a very sad guy.
Man, what? ISO Med in the building. Uh,
Slide.
we're back here. We got a new setup going on. What's for real? Is Med really gone?
You're here now. You're the replacement.
Do you see Med?
I'm not the full replacement. I'll definitely. I mean, hello everyone.
We'll talk contracts after the pod.
Yeah, I'm about
This
to
is
say
more
we
like
gonna
a,
talk your
I
payment
got you.
after. We not about to
yeah,
do
this is
that
like a
live.
trial.
Hey,
This is training.
JT, how you
Well,
doing?
to formally introduce myself, hello. My name is Cruz. I made the name for this podcast. Want to get that out the way early. I'll take credit early. I'm a little high right now.
As we can tell.
I did some
Yeah. Look,
real deep
yeah,
cleaning today. Yeah,
yeah.
I did some
He's-
real deep cleaning today. So I feel really productive, and I'm happy to be on here.
Mhm. Yeah, it's great to have our exclusive, pod member that was supposed to be here from the beginning. We got rid of Med. Happy about that.
Mhm.
JTR, how you doing?
Yeah. Once I got the message that Med was not going to be here, I knew this was going to be the best podcast we have ever had.
You guys are haters. I think you guys are haters.
Nah,
I
Med
like
is
Med.
he's like I don't know. He's just one of those guys that just hop around from teams. That's so messed up. He texted the group chat still at the hospital. Now I
I'm
feel
about to say,
bad. Now I feel
it's so
bad.
crazy. It's so crazy. I'm about to say he's not going to see any of this, and it's crazy that we're doing it to him. But Father, how things are going?
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means.
Yeah, things are going. Yeah,
Well, since we're here and the finals are finally over, and we have
Y'all see the
this.
banner back there?
I'm about to say, y'all see the banner. I'm going to start it off with you. How do you feel about these finals?
The Celtics overachieved, so I'm not like mad that they got you know what I'm saying, they got their shit pushed in. I think it'd be a special fan to assume that the Celtics would win, like if the Bucks were healthy, and I know like I get the whole, um, like holy shit, that him like off the screen really distracted me. I'm sorry. Um, I know that like. That really distracted me. What did I say? What was I saying?
No, I just can't wait.
Oh yeah. So nobody would think that we would beat a healthy Bucks team, um, and so like us making it to the finals, of course, overachieving. I think we played well though throughout the entire playoffs, and I'm really excited to see. I think we'll be in the finals in 2 years times. I don't think we make it next year, but in 2 years, um, I think Brad Stevens came out with a report today that like the front office gave him like the approval to make like whatever moves necessary, which is a big thing. Obviously, Brad Stevens has been very hesitant to trade in the past, but him making moves this year really helped a lot. We had Schroeder, Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson on our team, and they all fucking suck. And they played 45 games, and they all played 25 minutes a game for the Celtics. So when like shit like that was happening in the first season, and we're 11 games under, or like we're the 11th seed or whatever, and we make trades and then go to the finals, like Brad Stevens then knows, all right, maybe we can trade now since the whole Nets trade is over. I'm excited to see what happens. Jason Tatum played like shit, but he made clear steps in playmaking, like very, very apparent steps in playmaking. He passes out a lot more shots, like they're just terrible shots, which I know that happens like maybe even 2 or 3 times a day, but that saves 2 or 3 possessions, and then that's also a potential 6-point swing. And NBA games end on average at about 7 points a game, so I mean those are 2 big possessions. Let's see what else. Also like Ime, as a first-year coach, made it to the finals. Of course, that's a very impressive achievement. Without like without a superstar, but still, I think they were a well-ran team. I really still do think generational defense. I said that earlier. I think that we're gonna be just fine. I think the offseason is gonna tell how ready they are to do anything. We'll probably coast for the next year, which kind of sucks because we're gonna lose if we coast.
I just want to say this doesn't look familiar.
Mm.
There's more, on the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. There's a lot more. I'm by myself here.
Whoa.
I'm the
Whoa,
beast
whoa,
souls of
whoa.
this podcast. I'm the beast souls of this podcast.
You're the beast.
Let's see
What
what
does
else.
what does that make Med? Where do?
I'm my bad, Cruz.
All right, so I wanted to highlight Celtics coaching. Off-season moves or like moves throughout the season. Those are 2 good things. Tatum, he made small steps. He played like shit like the first 40 games. So the fact that his stats really look like good at the end of the season shows how well he like potentially can play. I fucking love Al Horford. That's one thing that I do like really at this playoffs. Man, I love Al Horford, and I miss Isaiah Thomas Celtics teams, but these teams are getting there.
Are y'all making it out of the first round next year? That's my question.
Yeah. That would be sick. I can't imagine a situation because the only teams that I would consider better than us, like off rip right now in the East, I'll give. I think the Heat will probably make moves this offseason. We can, even if we do give the Heat, the point's still gonna be made. So we can say Heat, we can say Bucks,
Nets.
right? So
No,
who else is better?
The Nets.
he said the Nets, bro. Yeah, the Nets are not touching. Like the Nets not even making the playoffs next season.
So if they-
The Nets are number 2 in odds of 2023
That's what
NBA
I'm saying.
championships.
That's a
We'll get to
crazy-
that, but
What an awful
even
bet.
if that means that at worst we play a 5th seed in the East. It looks like Chicago Bulls, maybe 76ers if they get injured. So no, as a first round exit is out of the question.
I respect it. Now, Father,
Yeah.
after we just got that great, we just got a great in-depth. We got real basketball talk from Cruz just now. Now we're going to let the least knowledgeable person when it comes to sports and talk. Father, your finals reaction.
I mean, I just think like every Celtics fan should be grateful that they even got out of the second round. And let's say like Scott Foster retired like the beginning of the year. I'm not even sure like where they would be without him. Like he's truly their MVP. like I know you guys watched the final, but Jason Tatum's awful at basketball. He has no bag, literally nothing. He has no go-to move. His go-to move is brick. Like he sucks. If you watched every game, you'd think he'd be like the third or fourth best player on the Celtics. I would take Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Derek White over him. And like defensively, he's not even the best defender on that team. Playmaking, he's not the best playmaker on that team. Scoring, he's not the best scorer on that team. I don't know what he does. He's shitty. He's a product of the system. Ime trusts him for no reason. I think they would be 10 times better if they were to trade him.
You're agreeing with that, JTR?
I agree. Give the keys to Jaylen Brown. It's his time.
Trade Jason Tatum for like I don't know what you could get for him. Maybe some like
maybe like R.J. Barrett, maybe Julius Randle, something like that.
R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle would for sure make that team better. Like they would, if they got R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle on that team, I think they'd make the finals, like again.
For everybody that's watching the pod, I told myself every time Father says something dumb, I'm going to chug a beer. That's one now.
That's full sin as fuck is what that is.
That's one
Yo,
down.
How many beers you got? It's gonna be a long
Hey,
day.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Father. I got enough to last this whole pod. That's one.
I'm gonna
down.
hear you out with a few things, right? So, if we do trade anyone, I would field Jaylen Brown trades, not because I don't believe in Jaylen Brown, because Jaylen Brown is like potential to be a solid top 20 guy, like last in 20 guys. He's a two-way
So you think
wing.
he's too good for the organization?
No,
Like he
no,
deserves
no.
to be on a better team. I
But
agree.
I think if there is valuable trades, or if there is a realistic trade, there was one earlier this year that I saw when the Celtics were asked that I really liked, and it was Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard in a first, for Cat and D'Lo, and I would still do that to this day. And I think those are realistic trades. When, I mean, I guess Cat wants to leave. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He would be our secondary playmaker, and he'd be a really good secondary playmaker. We'd be able to stretch the floor, and also we'd be able to slot him at the 4. So I think we maximize Cat. He doesn't have to play as much defense. He doesn't have to expend energy on defense. D'Lo plays like a shittier like free roam Draymond role on defense, and that's like two Marcus Smart, like a Marcus Smart and a shittier Marcus Smart. So I think that those things would work out. But Jayson Tatum, obviously, I wouldn't trade him. I think that's silly. And also, in the postseason, the Celtics are 16-19 when Scott Foster is officiating. The Miami Heat, on the other hand, are 23-13 when Scott Foster is officiating.
We defy the odds.
So, and that's just our interpretation, but those are just like really easily look upable stats. So that's just up there. I mean,
pitch a
maybe
trade offer to you.
like a Marcus Smart trade offer, that would be cool. I wouldn't be down. I would be definitely down to make moves, but at the same time, we have like good enough players to keep that going.
Yeah.
And Jaylen Brown, really, honestly, the jokes about him not being able to dribble are true.
Yo, he's awful playmaker. How
There
many
are
turnovers did he
sometimes where it's
average?
like, I don't know. Probably the assist
got,
to
like,
turnover ratio
700.
is probably
Yeah.
not the best.
No, when that stat about Tatum having like the most turnovers in a playoff run, like that surprised me because I would have thought Brown had a way more than him.
I guess it would be like quality of turnovers, which I know is like silly, but
Yeah.
like high leverage turnovers are a thing, or I don't know. It just seems like he would just get fucking like just get stripped.
Yeah.
JTR,
Cruz, I have a question.
No. How do your finals reaction before you ask him a question? Let me know how you felt about the finals.
I mean, I was gonna troll, but Father already did it. Like realistically, it was just an experienced team versus an inexperienced team.
Okay.
Like it's just young guys making young mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Warriors have
Also,
been there.
shitty boys.
Okay. You go ahead. Ask your question.
But Cruz, so a lot of people were talking about how, like this playoff series, this final series, was putting Tatum in the top 10. Would you still say after this performance he is a top 10 player or not a top 10 player?
First of all, Coors Light comment is crazy.
Crazy.
That's
One of the
an
worst.
old man.
One of
He
the
calls them
worst
silver
beers
bullet.
known to man. There's
He calls them silver bullets.
Nah, bro.
Michelob's,
No.
Bud Light. Like there's so many other beer options before Coors Light becomes an option. It's crazy.
This guy, like, Big M does everything wrong in life. Like, I can't.
I ain't gonna lie to
He
you,
said
Big M,
Coors Light, bro, when Modelo exists.
but
Come on.
Modelo's, Coronas,
Mike's
like,
hard.
come on.
Yo, how do we ban him?
Fuck, what we JT, are you asking? Oh yeah. Tatum
Yeah,
top
no-
10.
Yeah.
It would depend on if you count Kawhi as like being on the list. Because if Jason Tatum is top 10, I would put him probably like literally at 10. And the 10 guys that would be above him, you know, Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Luka, Bron,
Curry.
who am I? Help me out here with this. Jimmy Butler is better.
Yes.
Kawhi is better. Paul George is
Oh.
better.
Westbrook.
No.
No.
Me and Click made a list the other day. I'm trying to see
I
if
don't
I
know.
can get it from him.
I don't
think
know
we
about
had
AD
Tatum.
and
we-
KD.
I,
It would be
I would
up to
take
you
AD
for
over-
AD and KD.
I'll take them both over. I think Tatum, like, at best, is probably like 13, 14.
Seems. I just named the 10 and I said that would be
I
up there. I
take
don't know
Trae
who would
Young.
be debated.
I take Trae Young over Tatum.
Okay, well then there might be 11. I don't know if I would take Terry Young over Tatum though, because
he
he's
has
like
to
the
be
worst
trolling.
defender in the
He
league.
has to be wanting me to drink more beer.
I'll take Dame over Jason Tatum.
The Trey Young, the Trey Young Tatum isn't like super crazy.
I guess
I don't know what Father just said. What'd you just say?
I'll take Dame over.
And it's crazy
Tatum
that you
too.
ask him
No,
to repeat
you wouldn't
that.
even-
It's,
you don't
it's
even believe that
crazy that
yourself.
you ask him to repeat that. If I just wanted me to drink another beer, I'm looking for a knife. I'm a shotgun this one.
Oh,
I'm not
Ja?
gonna
Did
lie.
you say Ja? Because
Yeah,
Ja's over
Ja.
Tatum.
Ja's
I
definitely
wouldn't
over
put
Tatum.
Ja over Tatum. And I don't think you guys.
Oh,
believe
that's
that
an
either.
easy.
So you would take Trey easily, but not like consider Ja?
I don't know. I didn't say easily, but I said Trey is a good argument to be in the top, whatever, 11, 12.
Okay. So while we're talking about top 10s and while Larry's chugging on beer, Curry has been talked about in the top 10 now. It's been a debate on Twitter.
Did I
after he
put
got
Curry
his
on the
finals.
list?
Yeah. I'm talking about all
Okay.
time, though. People have been talking about because he got this finals MVP. He's moved up the ladder to top 10. I'm curious, where do you have him on your all-time list now?
So I think that for all-time tier list, because I don't know enough about old basketball, I separate them into tiers, and I think that's how it kind of should be, just because it's so close and so subjective that
Mhm.
people get caught so much up on like one place
Numbers.
when
Yeah.
5 and 8 really aren't that different, right? I think Curry though. I also separate eras. I don't like really consider before the 3-point line like fair, and that's real just because the 3-point line really like changes the core fundamentals of the game. And that's probably like a crazy. There was like an article on it, and that's the crazy thing. Like the biggest change a sport has ever made is like implementing a 3-point line. No other sport has like extras. Like home runs are also already like implemented in baseball. So, that being said, like Bill Russell and Wilt probably aren't my top 10. And I respect what they do or whatever, but or like what they innovated. But I don't think it's fair to compare like those people. So if that's the case, then Steph Curry is definitely in my top 10. And if that's also the case, Steph should probably be in your top 10 as well. Where like compared to Magic, I'm not sure. I guess I do know my stance compared to Magic. I could see Magic being better than him right now on people's list, and I probably have Magic better than him right now. But if his career ends normally. And he has like the counting stats, he has the career stats, he has the I'm getting what 11, 12 all NBA because we probably have what five more productive seasons as Steph, 3 more productive seasons as Steph. So we're getting a lot of counting numbers. Or the like the longevity as well as the peak is better than Magic. So I think Steph will surpass Magic.
Mhm.
But that also being said, I don't really care if people put Steph over Magic right now and just assuming over the fact. And also, if you want to argue peak for peak, then that's cool. Um, I think Steph's also like this year was big for Steph. I don't even think necessarily for me, but in the public. Uh, so whatever, wherever like you place Magic, Steph should be right around there, like really close. I think Steph has now peaked defensively over Magic as well, which is not been able to say for real, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
he's
Fabio,
definitely improved on that end a lot. Where would I put Curry?
Hmm.
I feel like right now you could really put him like anywhere between like 8 to 11, 12. Like I feel like he's in that range. Like it's minuscule like differences between all those players. But he has a case for top 10. I don't think I'm ready just yet to like put him like top 10, but he's definitely like he has a case. Uh, yeah, like
Okay, Larry, where do you have him?
Curry has been in my top 10 since he won probably his third ring. So he hasn't moved up. I tell you that much. He hasn't gone up.
I think
he's a
I don't know.
stagnant.
I think
right
it would
now.
be fair. I think it's fair to give that hindsight, especially from now, and also it's fair to assume, like you kind of could see, you see where the trends are going with Steph, and
yeah.
Mhm.
he's had like he was still relevant in the he was still relevant in the past few years. So if you want to assume that, that was cool, but Steph's definitely underappreciated, but at the same time, kind of a pussy. So it's like I can't really fully get behind Steph, but I fuck with Steph.
Say, I hate Steph. I hated Steph. He beat Bron. I hated him, but the nigga was good. He was just such a good basketball player.
Looking back on like just how like the NBA like looked in 2016 is nuts. But that's
Yeah.
also like kind of a testament to like longevity though. For real, for real. I think with like it's newer basketball. I think also people um like give basketball like like more credit than they should for like how long the league has been around. But like I don't know. I really do stand by the fact that like the NBA as a sport changed like in 1974, like introduction into 3-point line. Like I truly do believe that, and the fact that it's like so young that like we're now like mid evolution, so shit is gonna start ramping up. So 6 years now is a lot crazier than 6 years back then. Player movement, et cetera, et cetera. JTR's, he's
Oh, I'm about to say y'all don't have
he
to
had to
stop
take
on
the
my
trash
court,
out.
but yeah, I'm about to say his mom came in.
JTR's
We
getting
all
yelled at.
I'm about to say,
What I tell you about being loud in that damn garage?
what the?
Crazy.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
All right,
no.
this is the part of the podcast where JTR does one athletic thing for us. So what are you doing today? We got pull-ups, we got push-ups. Can we get
Well, what do you
turned up?
want? What do you want?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want you to face the garage and do jumping jacks.
Freak
I'm not
out.
selling myself like that on YouTube, but I could do a little little bicep curl. Show off the gains a little bit.
Nah, that's too easy.
Oh yeah, you want to do a curl?
Give me a
Grab a
sit up. Give me a
45.
sit up. Give me a sit up. Give me a sit up.
A sit up? Nah, that's crazy.
Give me a sit up.
But like a reverse sit up.
Y'all are freaky.
Just one. They didn't say like multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
How do I even set that up? Hold on.
Tell me,
I
Mets
got
fan.
you. Mets
Oh, you
fan.
got the
Sir,
Mets
go
poster. You imagine like you're getting kicked out of your house, right? And the first thing you grab is your Mets poster. Nah.
It's a flag. It's a
There you
flag.
go.
So it's
Yeah,
like fabric.
two. Okay, two.
Oh,
Clap it up, guys. Clap it up.
Good
Where's
job. I
that
mean,
money?
I didn't expect. Hey, I can't do a sit up. I'm proud of you.
That's your what's it called? 60 minutes of play. What they used to do in Nickelodeon.
Was that,
That's
was
how I
it
get my
60 minutes?
exercise.
I think it was 60 minutes, and they would turn off all the shows for 60 minutes, so you had to go outside. But what I did is I just went to the other channel because I'm a lazy fuck.
That is exercise. You can bounce. We getting. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Sure.
JT. Are they asking for it?
Nah,
What a new co-host? I think you should.
nah. But I just wanted to say this hot take real quick. I don't know if y'all talked about it. Curry's definitely like 6 or 7, like, period. Like,
Oh yeah,
6,
it was your
7,
turn
Magic
to tell us.
Johnson, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like you can intertwine those two. But I feel like anybody like 8, 9, 10, like Kobe, definitely not above him. Larry Bird, definitely not above him.
Okay.
Bill Russell, definitely not above him. Will
Okay.
Chamberlain, definitely not above him. The people I have above him for sure are LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kareem, Shaq, Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Shaq, but not Kobe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I have him and Magic Johnson, 6, 7.
Is it interesting that he doesn't have Shaq and Kobe beside each other?
Nah.
Like personally, I have Kobe above Shaq, as I feel most people do, or should.
I don't think most people. I don't think so.
I'm about to say should. It's crazy.
I think
That's also
like,
true. Because then that also would then like assume that like it's not close, and that's
Yeah. Should.
No, I think it's close, but most people should have him. Like,
Nah, but after or
just
actually
longevity. You feel me? Like, I don't know those big words you be using, but I probably could use some of them. Like,
Big
Because you don't think basketball. That's
Shaq's
why.
got like
I
pretty good
I'm not
longevity, too.
yeah, I don't think basketball. Like, I just like live basketball. Like, I don't need to think. It's just who I am. Like, it just happens.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think dropping med is actually the wave.
Oh,
I ain't
for
gonna
sure.
I ain't gonna lie to
No.
you.
no,
I
but wow.
think
That's-
Meg gotta go, or we're just gonna clickbait and put Cruz face on every thumbnail from now on because
Maybe.
this is
Banger.
crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm so down to like kick him from the group chat or just not send the link in that group chat.
Just make a whole new Twitter group chat and just to send the link.
The real third stringers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, let's not even like officially like kick him out or anything. Let's just not tell him.
Yeah. So when he come, if he does show up for today's pod, we're just gonna keep him. Oh damn, he can bring himself up. Father, we should have
Yeah.
gave you the.
The road.
Fuck. All right, bro. We'll just make a new account. We'll have my guy bankroll it. Mr. Productions.
But while we were thinking about basketball, a lot of people on Twitter have been arguing Curry versus LeBron now that he got this Finals MVP.
Oh,
I think people are joking. Some people are actually serious about it.
no.
You know, I actually sat down and I started thinking about it. Are they wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they went against each other in the finals. You know.
Yeah, they are.
Who won most of the time?
All right.
I mean,
Before you go on with this troll, can
Jordan
I just
Paul
say
won most of the time.
you have the
technically.
garage open and I see a lot less sweat.
Oh yeah, no.
I thought about that earlier. I
air
was like,
in
man,
there.
it must be
Yeah.
really toasty in there.
Hey, he feels good now. Leave the garage open, but continue with your bit.
Bit. No, I'm actually dead serious. Like,
You don't believe that.
yeah, I do. He's beaten LeBron on multiple occasions. What else can I say? LeBron, he doesn't deserve half the Finals MVPs he's got, and I feel like it's just more of like politics. Like, oh, he's LeBron James, let's give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like at the end of the day, yeah, what LeBron only has longevity, numbers, championships ties, longevity, numbers, awards, accolades, all that stuff.
Everything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hey,
But
yeah,
who has the bigger
all
bag?
that stuff, everything.
Who has
Hey,
the
he
bigger
just
bag?
LeBron just has everything, and Stephen Curry has
Real quick.
nothing.
Real quick, JTR. Who takes the MVP, Finals MVP over him in 2020?
Anthony Davis.
Antonio Davis. All right.
Mhm.
2016,
26. Kyrie.
2013,
Ray Allen.
2012.
Dwayne Wade.
All right.
He
All right.
deserves
Now,
zero.
now, can you do me a favor? Stand up and walk in a straight line.
Father, you should be asking me that because I ain't gonna lie to you. That's probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
No, but I'm dead
Crack
Probably
one
serious.
up.
shotgun beer, probably.
What else
Yo,
was
shotgun
Well,
it
let's
for him,
just put
yeah.
it into this. We know the answer, JTR. We can go over some more topics or something. We'll make some topics up. You don't have to make up this bullshit, man. Let's keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah, it's okay.
All
You
right,
don't have
all
to
right.
waste our time, bro.
So
We're
while
sick
we're
of you.
talking about, I don't know, good transition, but Wiggins has been talked about also, and people are debating is he a bust now because he's played an important role in the championship team, or is he still a bust because he didn't live up to his expectations? Like, what's your guys' thoughts on him?
Why was
being
he
a
ever
bust?
considered the bus?
Ask B Souls.
Because he ain't live up to his expectations, and people
What did they
expect him
expect? What did they expect him to be?
Maple Jordan.
Maple Jordan, next
Well,
Kobe.
I mean,
So
the expectations were high.
yeah,
They
I
were
ain't gonna
high,
lie to
yeah.
you. And you know what those expectations were when I saw LeBron trade him for Kevin Love? No. No, I'm sorry. No. If LeBron doesn't want you, no matter what your expectations were, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you at that point.
No.
Fire, do you think he's a bust?
Do I? All right, so I used to be amongst a group of people who thought he was a bust, and then this playoff run really changed my mind. Like I saw him, like make Tatum look like a fucking baby for a whole playoff series. For 6 games, Tatum looked like garbage, all because of one man. That man was Andrew Wiggins. And so my evaluation after this is Andrew Wiggins is no longer a bust, but Jason Tatum is because he fucking sucks.
Why did I fall for this? I looked like damn man here.
While we're at it, during this playoff series, he's made what? Jaren Jackson Jr. had like a good solid game until he put Wiggins on him. Then what happened after that? Luca? I mean, Luca was Luca, but he wasn't Luca, because Wiggins was on him. I'm just saying, Wiggins, top 3 defender in the league.
I don't know.
putting
I
it
don't.
down.
I feel like I remember like some crazy Luca games still. I don't know.
See,
No,
Like,
I
could
don't think he
actually
had
we
a-
pull that up because I'm like for some reason it was like some
I'll pull it
36 and a
up.
half
Hold on.
type bullshit.
I don't think Luca
basketball
had.
reference.
Yeah, he held him to 42, 20, 42, 40,
Mhm.
30, and 28.
Mm-hmm.
42?
Mm-hmm.
You said 38 as well, right?
Yeah, and 40.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Try something else. Like, come up with something again. You're kind of missing.
I'll
Like
say
tonight. I don't know.
for like my Wiggins take.
I'm about to say, in game 1, Luca had 20. Game 2, 42. Game 3, 40. Game 5, 30. And game 6, 28.
I actually just called Steve Kerr and he said they only had him guarding game 1. That's why he had like 20 and shot 6 for 18. But the rest of the games they decided to give Wiggins a break.
Oh, so Wiggins
so like,
Wiggins was guarding when
I'll
he dropped
actually say
42.
I remember they put like a lot of like shades of I swear to God this is either first or like one game where Luca played poor. They gave like 6 possessions to Looney. I swear to God on the perimeter. He played well. So it could be Looney.
it could have been Looney, yeah.
Did y'all know Jordan Poole
Oh
is
yeah,
up
for
for
the
an
Wiggins
extension?
thing. I think it's really unfair for like expectations to be that high anyway, especially for like
Mhm.
Pantheon guys. I think a great like I think ceiling
Mm.
should really last or be given to like low Hall of Fame guys. Like, all right, this guy's the truth. He's gonna be Chauncey Billups. Like this guy's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like something to
Yeah.
where we meet expectations more often.
Mhm. Our
'Cause
expectations as
there's
fans is
not
just
that every
too high.
draft. There's not that every draft, and the fact that there's crazy comparisons every single draft, um, like over and over again. Like, let's be serious, guys. Like, it's good to have one or two All Star. It's good to have a Sam Cassell career, like even drafted high, like that gives teams like over the edge, or also gives teams assets for teams that want to make it over the edge. I mean, that's any non-wasted pick is a good pick.
How am I up here twice? What?
I think it
We're doing
also
the entire
Yeah,
pile with 2
might as well.
GTRs.
Yeah, I think it also um like shows that like team situations and like coaches still matter in the NBA for real for real. Like Wiggins was not a defensive guy. Like that was his whole bag. He was a 20-point per game guy that was dog shit on defense. And
Yeah.
that's why people consider him a bust because dog shit on defense means losing in most times, especially at like the position that he played.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's an uber athlete, like really a lot of defense is just scheming and trying.
Yeah. It's all about effort on that end.
I wouldn't say all because there's
Well,
there's a
mostly.
reason why like some guys separate like the tendency studies and like shit like that, but
And your
like
build has
really
a lot to do
a
with
lot
it.
of that, especially to plug into a system that's already established, like really with his like really just like athletic profile going into the Warrior system, like that's all he has to do is try and he will succeed great because he has a lot of help behind him. He had a lot of help with him. But I think we probably label people bust too early, and we also like overlook a lot of quote unquote busts, like because there's so many quote unquote busts. We were talking about Josh Jackson the other night. Josh Jackson was the #1 ranked prospect when Jayson, like people were pissed that Jayson Tatum got picked over Josh Jackson.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about Josh Jackson being picked fourth or fifth. Marvin Bagley, like that, like big quote unquote busts happen every year.
Yeah.
So to single out like single guys, it's really probably because of the fact that they like could have been in winning scenarios or like could have helped out a team push over the edge, but they didn't. So that's then it's really busts based on expectations and not really even where they got picked or what the like production is.
Yeah.
So
Cruz, I love the way you articulate your words.
yeah,
I'm
Med would have
trying.
stumbled like 5 times, took 5 Nick breaks.
I'm trying.
It's great to have you on here. But while we're talking about bust or whatever, the draft is in 2 days. Cruz, have you been looking at the draft prospects at all?
No, I hate college basketball.
Do you know like at least like a little bit about it, like a top 4?
I know that actually no, I'm not gonna sit here and try to lie to you. I know what I'm really excited about anything draft wise. The only prospect I know and have done extensive research on is Victor Wembanyama, but he's 2 years away. So,
Yeah.
but like I'm fucking stoked. I will like I'm sure after I think I'd rather look at like draft like profiles after like whatever team is drafted. I have
Yeah.
done I did that last year. I waited to see who got who and then like looked on their little 7 minute like blah blah blah. This guy is like strengths, weaknesses, etc.
Yeah. I don't really
But
know.
college scouting is hard. College scouts are ass, and they have really always been ass. But like a really successful scout is we're hitting on what considering like however many picks we get. If we hit on 40% of our picks, your team is drafting really well. Like late lottery. If you get a late lottery guy that is in your lineup in 3 years, like that's a good pick. And that doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Father?
Yeah, I don't really know much about like drafts either. Unlike Cruz, I'm gonna sit here and try and lie as
All right.
JTR gets comfortable.
I was about to say new local. We never seen this location before. Where are we now?
Yeah. We're in his bed, bro. We're on his stomach right now. Like he's But yeah, I only really know like 4 names from the draft. That's Paulo Banchero, Chet Holmgren, Jabari Smith, and the one guy in all those Taco Bell commercials. I forgot his name, like Johnny something, Johnny Rockets. I don't know.
Obviously, you don't know. So
No, Johnny Rockets is from fucking Barry. That's from Barry. He said it was after they were doing like when they were supposed to blow up someplace, and he was like, "No, I don't think we will. We're gonna go to Johnny Rockets." That's exactly what that was. It's funny. We had to finish Barry. Speaking of,
yeah, we
the
do.
season is over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, like the
All right, so
season
yeah,
premiere.
we can do that.
We gotta go on a binge. Yeah.
Yeah, we go on a binge. I'm happy we waited till it's over now because
Yeah.
that episode shit was aggravating.
It's annoying.
But not to get into Discord talk, but I ain't gonna lie to you. This is an L promo on this. Well, not really. It's a W promo. If you want to join the Discord, even though majority of people watching probably in the Discord,
Yeah, just
Go
do
to the lesson book.
Discord and our bottle. Put it in.
And pray that somebody listens to the lesson.
Pray to put Discord and pray. Just pray that something comes up, because I know nothing's going to happen. Bro, what are you doing? Did your mom make you come inside?
He
Or
got kicked out of
father?
the garage.
I
It's raining outside. They wanted to bring the car inside. They had to get him out.
That's exactly what happened.
That's tough, man. You're gonna beat it. Don't worry.
Bro, I'm so good at guessing. It's insane.
Oh my gosh, nah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You still have to talk to us. So what are you gonna do?
I was just gonna, this is a good setup right here. But I was gonna say about the draft prospects, Jaden Ivey's the truth.
Put your phone down. We want to see your chin. Yeah, right there. We want to see your chin. Not
But
just
yeah.
Just fuck what I was saying about the draft.
I was just gonna say Jaden Ivey's the truth. He's gonna be the rookie of the year. I'm putting that down right now. I would put all my money on that, and he's going to the Knicks. So we're gonna get that 4th pick.
So he's going to the Knicks. They're going to have the 4th pick.
I'm gonna be honest. Right now, Vegas has minus 200 odds on him being picked first, and that means that he's like the 2-to-1. Like they give him 2-to-1 odds compared to like the rest of the NBA players, and that's just for the first pick.
You can bet on who's going to
Gang.
Yo, that shit happened
Yo,
again where it
gang.
glitched and 2 of us were on the same
Hey
like
guys, hey
we're
guys.
up here.
We fixed it. Let's go.
Hey,
Bitch, I could do that
Pod
too. Hold
save.
up. Bitch, I could do that too. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, sweet friends.
Nah, gang.
Go ahead
What's
talking
up?
ball. You
What's
probably
up?
you probably wouldn't be ready for this, but
What's up, gang?
Yeah.
How you doing, Cruz? How you doing?
I'm doing great recently, man. I'll be honest.
That's cocked. I didn't even join yet. Yo, everybody else, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Well, I don't want to budge into the conversation, bro. Go ahead. Y'all talk about draft prospects.
Nah,
Go
man,
ahead.
tell us, how was your gynecologist appointment? How did that go? Is your pussy
It
okay?
wasn't
Yeah.
a gynecologist appointment. It's like, no, I just had an emergency with my family. I had to go to a children's hospital. Bro, by the way, children's
That's funny,
hospital,
JTR.
the one I went to, bro, they suck, bro. Made
I was
us wait
laughing
a
at the
whole hour
comment.
before they even do anything, bro. Ace is on deck. Ace is on deck. Nah, no cap.
Ace's profile picture is hilarious too.
I saw. Well, I guess I'll give like I probably have like the same amount of knowledge as the top 3 picks. I'll say like not even on the dick riding shit, but I saw like
What
clips
do you know
of
about?
Jaden Ivey, like
the
running
truth.
off ball or like coming off of screens, running like
I think I've
he's
seen that too.
probably
Yeah.
the fastest guy in the draft. So I mean that's valuable. That'll always be valuable. So like we're looking at maybe a floor of Tyrese Maxey. I'll throw that out there. I'm
Oh,
thinking of really
floor.
really
Floor,
fast
okay.
guys. I don't know.
Okay.
Not to
And
just
I think
change the
Paulo's
conversation.
probably NBA ready.
I think so too.
Um,
Chet is talking
maybe
like he's NBA ready.
we'll
He's not.
see. Maybe like maybe he's just another Scotty Barnes. We'll say Paulo Ventura, Scotty Barnes, Jeff Con. I like that.
Nah, but
Um,
man, we'll
Why
run
is
you down
everybody?
real quick. Everybody, because when we were talking about it, like the comments were did ask, like, where's Ned? We want to know what he's like wants to talk about. Like, we want to know like his opinion. So I'm gonna run you down real quick what we were talking about. So real quick, is Tatum top 10 or no?
Right now, yeah. He kicked
You're an
Dame
idiot.
out.
You don't know ball, but we know that.
Jimmy and Tatum went in there. He kicked Dame out, and depending on how you feel about AD, he kicked AD out as well.
These are none of the people we
that's
had
fucking
in
literally
there.
exactly what I told Dame. We first cut the Dame shit. Dame's not in. We
Dame
Yo,
is not in.
established.
I can literally
that
name
Kawhi-
What?
11
I don't even
players, bro.
think Dame was in a couple years ago. So
I did.
No.
Dame wasn't a couple years ago. I think that's fair to say. I don't know what happened for real. For real.
I could name
He's
10
ass.
players
Can't play
better than him
He's like.
right now.
I mean, he was cheeks though. Like for real.
he was absolute dog shit, and all that loyalty shit gets you down a couple notches. I ain't gonna lie.
But Med, we also assumed that Kawhi was there, and I have like Tatum at like 9, 10. So really, Kawhi being there is a big like.
We can run through it. The
No,
exact,
We
the
did. We
hun-
did.
Matt, do you
I'll
want to
just tell you
see?
exactly what mine was?
Yeah, I
We
got my
got
list written down.
Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, LeBron, Curry, Kawhi, Jimmy
Hmm.
Butler.
Yep.
Um, then we have
KD,
KD,
Luca,
Luca,
Paul George, Luca.
Paul
AD.
George. I would still probably take Paul George over Jason Tatum. So yeah, you're probably right.
And
I think I would
yeah,
too.
the
And also I really don't know about AD, and
I don't
really
know. Yeah.
I don't know about KD either. I don't know.
I don't know.
all right. Let me name you who I have over him, and so I have Giannis, Jokic, Curry, Braun, Kawhi, Luca, KD, Jimmy, Embiid, Anthony Davis, Paul George, and Ja.
I don't know about Ja. I still don't know what. I guess I
He
maybe would
keep
get
he
Ja.
keep no. Why do we keep throwing
I
that
don't know.
jaw in there? He's
Ja's
smiling
better than
because he
him.
know
Nah,
what he's
Ja's
doing.
not.
Wait,
Nah,
wrong way.
Ja's
Ja's
not.
He's
better than him.
smiling because he
No,
know
but
what
Ja's
he's
definitely.
doing.
If we're talking about, I mean,
Ja's
we're
up
talking about
there.
top 15
If you're
guys. Ja's definitely top 15.
like
Right
if
now,
But
yeah, for
like
sure.
I think
Top
I
15.
definitely
think
top
Ja's better than
15.
I
Right
think Ja's better
now,
than PG.
You're dumb. What? You're
I
dumb.
don't know.
Ja's
When he
better
I
than
came
think
back,
that.
PG.
PG was
I
still
mean, I think
playing
that.
at the playoff level that he was last year. And last year he was a top 10 player, top 15 player at least. Top
I think this
15.
year. This year will be. I'm excited for the Clippers. The
Me
Clippers are
too.
just the Celtics of the West, and I'm excited to see what the Celtics would do if they were in the Western Conference. No cap.
Same thing you just did, lose it to the Warriors. I want to bring up something. I don't know if you guys
I'll do
brought
it.
up something. Cruz, I know you're
man,
working
I
on
ain't
a
gonna lie
little
to you, man.
project.
Man, you can do whatever you want to do during the rest of this pod. Have fun.
I just want to bring up a project that Cruz has been working on. The Real Ball Watcher project. I want to dive deep into that, Cruz. What is that about? What are you trying to
Perfect.
do
I'm
with
glad
that?
you asked me about that. Um, so I want to do this sooner rather than later, like in the next 2 months. I want to make a YouTube channel, and then
Mm-hmm.
I want to like make weekly videos that are about 5 to 8 minutes long, that are
Mm-hmm.
just giving like general sports updates, but a little more in depth than like my tagline on or like my pinned tweet on my Twitter profile, which is at Real Ball Watchers, like the ass on the screen or whatever. And I'm actually gonna do a thread at 20 followers. No cap. I think it's gonna be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But just kind of like streamlining and localizing content that the NBA or the NFL or the MLB miss, because there's a lot of really good content that seeps through. Like I think content creation is probably more entertaining than Stephen A does. Like I think if you gave like the
A lot
tools,
more entertaining. Yeah.
like if you gave them the funding and the expenses and shit like that, like there really is there's enough production value there, and there's not enough light shown. And I guess that really happened with baseball.
For sure.
Um, but I care about all sports, so I want to like flirt on the line of like casual and like real fans, so like right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So every week, 5 to 8 minute videos of baseball highlights, lowlights,
Mm-hmm.
news, standings, gambling for like the next week. If there was anything cool gambling related last week,
Mm-hmm.
um, like odds and shit, and like advanced stats that are really cool. I mean, I love advanced stats. So baseball specifically has great ones. Basketball does too, though. Like there's a lot of cool shit that people like casual fans don't know about that really increases the casual experience.
I think
And
that's just dope.
if
Motherfucker cut
everything
you
was to
off.
go perfectly well, which is really what like I guess the end goal would really like make sense of like what I'm doing now. But I think if everything went perfect, it would be like a not frat bar stool. Like I would hire
Mm-hmm.
like whatever people to cover NBA. I would hire blah 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 to cover MLB. And it would be like a cool brand and more of
So
like appreciation. Oh, that was a bad voice crack.
Hey.
Uh, More of like I
it's
don't
not
know,
even
just
just like a
appreciating
channel, it's
sports.
like a whole broadcasting like platform. It's not just a
Yeah.
channel. I think that's dope, bro. I think I told you this before, but I learned more about baseball in like the like couple videos, two, three videos that we watched together. Um, more than I've learned in the past like 12 years of living in
right?
America. Like I've learned a lot more about it in the ins and outs, and I think you do a very good job, especially about baseball. We talked about basketball a lot, and I'm sure you've talked about basketball on this pod. So I think you have an ability to do that for sure, bro. I want to see that go through for
I
sure.
appreciate that. I think like the what makes sports entertaining to me is like the difficulty and also like strategy. So I don't think a lot of people know how hard baseball is. But
No,
then
no way.
when you see like the overlays I'd retweet or like
Hmm.
whatever, this is what a fastball and curveball looks like right there. A, it shows how the fuck can pitchers throw that hard and also make a baseball move that much? And B, how the fuck do people hit that? Like for real, for real. So then immediately, it's not like it's not boring. It's I get why people go 1 for 3 now. This is what they had to deal with. So it's more of like a
Yeah.
appreciation, and also I think people put like casual fans in too bad of a light. Um, who the fuck who really I guess it's like I'm talking about baseball specifically here. Who the fuck would watch 162 baseball games without getting paid to do it? Like that's so silly. Um, and
Especially
that's
the
not
way
feasible for it's not
especially with the
feasible for
way
a
that
sports fan.
MLB like broadcasts their shit.
Yeah,
Like it's not entertaining, it's not enjoyable, it's not informational, whatever. Like you don't learn anything about the game. If you're a casual, you're not gonna have fun watching the game. I
I
think you would
guess
do a really good job with that, bro.
there is some of that, but it's not really it's not pushed correctly. I
At
think that
all,
they
at
could do
all.
it in a much
A
better
lot
way.
better, a lot better.
And I think like organizations and shit really care about younger fans. Baseball is really changing a lot currently right now because of like the YouTubers or like blah blah not even specifically that, but like baseball is changing a lot because they're doing what the players want to do now, and usually what the players want to do aligns with what the fans want to do. Players want to celebrate after they hit a home run. I just saw a
Yeah.
curveball move 29 inches and I hit the ball 400 feet. Like I want to celebrate a little bit here. Um, I think they're generally going into a right direction, but I think that
I'll say most sports. I wouldn't say all.
old coverage of exists to where like
No
social
fun
media has
league.
evolved crazy.
There's definitely sports that are not going in the right direction.
What
Until
you think?
genuinely, until I started talking to you, I thought baseball wasn't going in the right direction. I definitely think boxing is not going in the right direction. Um,
Jake
and then
Paul
there's
is the direction.
Jake Paul is
That's a
dead ass their
nasty. That's
direction.
a nasty direction.
I think
YouTube
you
boxing is their
probably you do
direction
have points to that. I think the MLB still does a poor job doing it though.
for sure. I think
To
the
be fair,
NBA does a poor job.
yeah, I think they all don't
I think they all do a
do it
bad
the
job.
best. But
Soccer, especially now, or it's soccer or football, depending on where you're at, are
Yeah.
just now trying to get into it more. So, and they're trying to be more integrated with the younger generation. I think a lot of people are doing about that, but content is definitely a way for us, people younger than us, to get
you
into
lagging
sports
crazy,
that they
Sal?
don't know about. I'm
Was he
lagging
lagging
Just
for
crazy,
push
y'all?
Sal?
through it. Just push through
Yeah,
it. Just push through
yeah,
it.
he was lagging at first, but as you push through, it got better, so you're fine.
Go ahead.
Damn,
I didn't hear
Ace
some of
trying to
what.
fuck me up. I'm just saying most sports do a bad job at it, but
Oh
I think
yeah, yeah.
content creation um is allowing them to do it at a better way, do it in a better way. And then people like us, we just started our podcast. You're trying to start our own content creation and then turn it into a broadcast type of thing. That's a good way for the younger generation, people of our generation, to really get into these sports that they don't really know about. I would encourage a lot of people to do that, especially if they enjoy sports. Someone's about to say something.
No,
Y'all
I was
two was
reading the
cooking. Hey, I
comments.
ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie
y'all
to
was
you. I
spitting.
don't
Y'all
know.
was spitting.
I don't know shit about baseball. Y'all got it.
Yo, all I'm gonna say,
I think it's not really even a
I was,
base. It's more of like a sports. It would be more of like a greater like sports argument, but I
Hey,
think
yeah,
that
we're
Cruz.
more
Hey,
talking
Cruz.
about sports. Like,
I don't have to
we're
deal
more
with all
talking
that with football. You know, I'm the football guy here. I don't have to deal
well,
with all this.
hear me
football.
Next
out.
year.
NFL's doing a shitty job at it too.
I think
no fun league.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
Hey,
I
I ain't
think
gonna
the
lie to you.
NFL is
Real
doing
As
the
long
shit.
as the
worst
football,
job.
as long as the football is entertaining to me, I don't care.
You're right.
Eventually,
And
Football's
football,
that
foot
won't be entertaining.
football's always going to be entertaining to somebody that likes football. Like there's nothing that you can change or do to
That's
make
not our
football
point, though,
not
Larry. Our
entertaining
point
enough.
is that you're not attracting a younger
you're
generation,
not.
a
They're
younger
not
audience.
maximizing. They're. It's not. Football's
They're
not the
not
best it can be
maximizing
right
their
now.
potential.
No, they never will maximize their potential, but football's always going to have like a good number of views and a good number of people that always going to want to play
Correct,
football.
but our issue is that they could be doing more, and
Not
I think
even
that's a
quote
lot of
unquote
people's
issue,
issues.
but yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is
Who the
that?
fuck is that?
Who the fuck is
It's
that?
our step on niggas.
Bro, that's click, bro. That's click for real, bro. Now that y'all popped up as click, I say, yo, who the fuck? I
I
just
think
want to address
sports
this real
trends.
quick.
We'll
Hold
we'll
up.
get that
Oh,
in a
y'all talk
second.
about the
Last point.
yeah. Go
I
ahead.
think for sports, one thing that like they are realizing now is like pushing independent players, which I guess that maybe that like I guess sports even media has always been like really team based, like winning
Hmm.
accolades, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
they're pushing like they're pushing John Morant and they're pushing even players on shitty teams because I think the new movement of like fanhood is like players. I think people like the personality of players, and that's what gets the most money out of a fan would be the like quote unquote connection. So you push
Hmm.
connection with like individual like players rather than a team. I think football does a decent job at that. Uh,
They're
but
starting to.
I think all sports are kind of gearing towards that, and that's really what the best thing is for baseball. I think baseball has got a lot of crazy. I don't know if y'all saw this earlier. I tagged y'all in it, but there's like a rookie like prospect shortstop that was on the
Oh, the
Pirates.
oh.
Yeah. He's a 6'7" shortstop. Um he ran the fat they track sprint speed in baseball. He has the top 1, 2, and 3 sprint speeds on his team all season
That's
long. He
insane.
played his first game yesterday. He also has the hardest thrown ball by an MLB infielder all year in his first game yesterday.
Was that
And
the 98?
yeah,
Nah, that guy's
um,
crazy.
and he also hit the ball hardest off the bat out of anybody else on his team the entire year. Once again in his first game. That's
Nah, that's
there
yeah.
was like a little like how he's like a superhuman, no cap. It's funny as hell seeing him running around the bases because he runs. It's like incredible. This guy is
Yo,
like
he's built just like me.
no cap.
And gang,
6'7", 220. Holy shit, that's my twin for real.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, 6'7",
just minus some 10
Yo, he
inches.
looks like it's honestly like a creative player. Like, yo, we're
Yeah.
hopping in the show and we're making a road to the league. This guy is fucking like nuts. I've never heard of him, and he is the third ranked prospect in the MLB minors this year.
See, shit like that, like a casual like me, and I'm assuming JTR, Larry, father kind of heard about it, but I don't even know if he knows so much.
Well, I'm a
It's
casual
shit
in
like
baseball, and I'm just hearing
I'm
about
great
it.
at lying.
he said, I'm great at lying. It's shit like that I feel like you could really tap into that audience for real, bro.
Hmm.
That's what makes it
Proud of you,
more.
for real.
That's what makes it more entertaining.
Oh yeah,
Shit like
I'm
that.
Cruz.
proud of you for real, bro. No cap.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Cru- Have you seen that switch pitcher? Like I thought that was crazy.
Yo, that yeah, that is cool. I don't. There was a. First of all, I hate like when old guys that were bad at baseball, like baseball fans are just the worst, like for real, and that's the worst part about baseball. Baseball fans are the worst. Um, but like every like not usual like baseball like or like not stereotypical like even like Shohei, but like everyone that was shitty at baseball, so they take it out on the new players that do shit that is unconventional. But I forgot what the oh yeah the switch the first tweet I saw under there was he probably throws fucking 80 on both sides, but he throws he throws it was like 96 lefty and like 94 or something righty.
Nah, that's
Um
crazy.
and then there's this kid at Tennessee. He was a freshman this year, or maybe he's not a freshman this year. I could have lied on that, but he like threw the fastest pitch in I mean in college baseball history at 105, and he's like a starting pitcher, and those are like they throw them. Those are the pitchers that throw the most. So like
Yeah.
really arm like velocity wouldn't matter the most. And also when you do that, like you don't have a lot of control So like starting position wouldn't be for you because letting up runs early is like bad. But
Hmm.
Yeah.
um, like the first thing under the fucking post of that, like oh he just broke the record was his arm's gonna be gone in 4 years. But
That's nuts. That's some
So negative,
gatekeeping
sports
ass
fans
bro.
are
shit,
miserable.
bro.
Sports fans are miserable. Baseball
Real
Yeah.
sucks,
shit. Real
but
shit.
that's why you follow like cool fans, like
Ooh.
real ball watchers.
Italian
Mm.
soccer fans are racist as fuck. They are.
Italian soccer
Okay.
fans, Spanish soccer fans, and English soccer fans
They're
in
all
general
racist, but
are
like
all racist.
Italian, yeah. Italians, like they have everyone beat though. Like their
Italians,
That's
problem,
true.
yeah.
this how you know it's funny with Italians. Whenever there's a non-Italian looking player. Now
Star,
I don't know what that means, but it's more if you're not like not white, but like brown skin, like light, no, not even light skin. It's like you look Italian for real. If there's a black, white, or any type of Italian player on the Italian national team, it's like a world news. It's like national news in Italy. Like Mario Balotelli was never seen in an Italy team. Like that was insane.
no, no, they didn't fuck
Um,
with him. Even though he's a good player. Like
he was
he
a
should
great
definitely
player.
been on.
I love
Yeah,
Mal. I have 3 of his shirts. I just want to bring this up real quick. Y'all talk about the Drake album? No, it's fucking ass. Does anyone
Whoa,
have an
whoa,
opinion on
whoa,
it?
whoa, 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 whoa.
You like
That
it?
It
album's
was,
a classic.
bro.
That album's a classic. For what it
What
was
makes
supposed
it
to be.
about a
For what it was
classic?
supposed to be.
What was it supposed to be?
A,
I mean, a dance album.
a passion fruit type album. Even with that being said, it's still not a classic because
It,
how are you going to make a passion fruit type album and none of the songs are better than passion fruit?
nah,
Tough.
Okay,
what it was,
obviously I'm
what it was, it
stretching
was
it
a
by saying
dancing
classic.
album, and he just made it for H&M. It didn't even. It's not even gonna go in Neiman Marcus.
I'll say this one right here from somebody who loves dance music, like really loves dance music. I dancer myself, a pro,
No cap.
self-proclaimed.
Two-time Dougie champ for real.
It's really like whenever we listen to it,
Hey, I
I
guess we're
like,
calling me by my government now. Hey Kennedy.
hey Aaron,
Don't
baby,
hey Kennedy, don't do that no more. Don't
ah,
call me by my fucking government.
bass
yo,
stop.
can we talk
Big
about how
big fine ass.
Ace tried to get at her and called her Kenny. Elriz,
I
Yeah,
just
what the fuck
pictured
is
it.
Elris,
this?
Elris,
Look.
Elris,
Elriz,
Elris.
Larry's gay now. Kenny,
But what
come
you're
on,
doing
dog,
though
do better.
is nasty.
Hey
Oh yeah,
yo,
it's the only like song that I like got some
I can't
What's
even
the
shoulders
call one
name of
favorite
it
moving or
song
though?
for you.
like
Hey,
got
tell
some
me call
ass
one favorite song
moving
for you.
with
Give me
like
2 seconds.
2 or 3. So it's like
It's
I
the one
wasn't
that's
going
like
crazy.
somehow in my name is like keep calling my name or something. That's one of them. That's all right. And then I fuck with the 21
21
song.
7, of course you can.
21 song
It's
was
hard to
That's
good.
the
miss with
21
21
song.
verse. It
Well,
really
I
is.
actually
Victor, what were you gonna
saw.
say to defend it?
I was gonna say something completely different. Also, I've been seeing on Twitter people saying like Drake's falling off. Drake hasn't dropped good since like if you're reading this is too late. Those people are just haters. I'm sorry, but Drake has been dropping good music for a while. Like probably not like peak. Like his peak was if you're reading this is too late. But Dark Lane demo tapes that was not bad. Scorpion I believe is a classic. And then was it CLB was not bad. Grew on me over time. It was just like more like radio,
Pause.
just hits and stuff like that. And then this one was just it's probably gonna grow on you. No cap.
Hey
Hey yo,
yo.
nothing's growing on me. Trust me.
Nah, I
But do
can't.
y'all
I
do
don't.
y'all
I
think
don't
he
know how
fell
you
off?
say that. Uh,
Uh,
definitely. But I think anybody in that era that made music. So like, let's say Kanye, Drake. You could put Wayne up there. You could put Kendrick. If you made music in the early 2010s, and then Drake, Kanye, and Lil Wayne a little earlier, you all fell off. All of you fell off. I don't know if it's just because I changed the type of music I listen to, but I listen to Donda. I don't think it's the same as regular Kanye. I listen to Drake's new albums, and I've been knew it wasn't going to be the same. So go ahead, Father.
you listen to Lil Durk, bro. Don't nobody care about your music opinion. Like,
And Lil
respectfully.
Baby. I listen to top five right now, bro. Baby Dirk, Rod, Polo, and Youngboy, bro. No cap.
That's
All
just
these
the
old
most
heads need to
basic
go.
top five
Old
ever.
heads need to go.
I think
Yo,
there's a point to what you're saying. Like
no, real shit. Over. I'm
we're
trolling,
at
but
an
yeah.
experimental phase, and they're in a
Yeah.
different era of music and trying to survive.
So while we're at it though,
J. Cole definitely. I didn't say J. Cole's name for a reason. J. Cole definitely had the best album out of all. Everybody.
that's not
Um,
true, but
the
Kendrick's
top
was better.
four.
What's not true
No,
about that?
no. The
Kendrick's
top
was
four.
better.
The top. Everyone's top four is Drake, Ye, Kendrick, and Cole. That's like the unanimous in this era. You think of those four. He's the only one who dropped a good album.
Kendrick's better. I would
No,
Kendrick's
say.
it
album was better.
wasn't. No, it
Yes, it was.
wasn't.
Hey,
Nah,
Gary
Gary
Clark, not
Clark's better.
yet. Not
You
yet,
can't,
but
but money sign
Hey,
Cruz Diaz
I ain't gonna-
430.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Gary,
Yo,
hold on to that
money
super
sign
chat.
Father
Apple
Big
Pay,
Daddy, I'll make
Apple
sure it
Pay
gets to
me,
my
Apple Pay
constituents.
me. I'll send you a number right now.
Nah, but while we're at it, Larry, quick top 5 go. Right now,
Top
just
five
like
right
who
now.
you
It's
would
not-
play.
Do they have to be alive?
No.
No, right now, like the ones you
My
listen
personal
to.
top. Y'all are not going to like my personal top
He's gonna
5
say
right
Mac.
now.
He's gonna go
No,
Mac
right
Miller.
now.
Mac
now.
Juice,
Who you
Mac
listen to the
Juice,
most?
Mac Juice, Frank, Tyler, and J. Cole.
There's nothing wrong
To
with
answer
that.
to answer
Why you say-
Mad's question, who I listen to the most. Yeah, that's the top 5 right now.
There's nothing wrong with that. Why you say we wouldn't like that?
Nobody likes when I put Mac Miller in any top 5.
All right, Father, real quick, top 5 go.
All right. We got Uzi X Juice. Ski
Yo,
Mask
hold up.
Kodak.
Go Florida. Cruz top 5 go.
My bad. I'm a hometown guy. You feel me?
I'm gonna be
I
honest. Like 2 months ago, my Spotify subscription ran out, so I really don't fucking remember. But I know if we're talking about like all time listen to,
Eat.
Lil Wayne is probably first all time.
Can I change my list?
Like me listening to, Drake will be up there. Chief Keef will be up there, which is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I really like 21 Savage, like throughout his years. 21 Savage will be up there, and
He is.
I guess I'll probably go current with this. I don't know, probably Gunna. Not even Gunna. That's not true. I don't know who my fifth artist would be. I think it would be fair to leave off a lot of people in the list, but I'll go those are like probably my first 4.
This is horrible. This is horrible. This is fucking horrible. I hope you're joking. I hope this is a troll. This is horrible. J. Cole, Juice, Trippy, Nipsey, Joyner / Logic. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
No,
fuck outta here.
like I want to say like his first 4 all right, but Joyner and Logic being on there is so funny to me.
Yeah, that's what killed his whole list.
That's
That's
fine.
what kills your
Those two
entire
are like
list.
duking out in his like 4th or 5th spot, and my 4th or 5th spot is probably like I don't know.
Kennedy said, "Where's Tupac?" Bro, no one listens to Tupac in 2022.
I
Like,
ain't
I'm
gonna lie to
sorry.
you. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's
Oh,
sitting in these comments line.
yeah.
You don't listen to Tupac. Well, I will
We're-
go to
we're
your
not
house
talking
right
about-
now.
We're not talking about the best artists of all time. We're talking about like our personal favorites. Like, when was the last time Tupac dropped an album? Come on.
All right, okay, all right.
It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie
When's
to
the
you.
last time you like? Well, I guess like how many songs are in like your like play like your number 1 playlist? And that'll probably be my point.
I'd say my top 5 is probably like Lil Baby. For some reason, I've been listening to T Grizzly a lot.
Yo,
I
I
don't know,
fucking
like-
T Grizzly was fighting for my 5th spot. There was a like from like whenever he dropped that this D to the A with Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Like
That
I
was
had
like
like a
6
strong
years ago.
face for like 2 years.
They whole little tape is hard.
Yeah.
They whole tape is hard.
Yeah,
They
they
whole
whole
tape is hard.
tape.
He also has like the one that he has like the classroom in the cover. That's a good album. I like that.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I forget the name.
So it's Lil Baby, T Grizzly.
Yeet, Jaleel.
It might have to be Yeet. I don't know.
Yeet should be in my top 5. I forgot about it when I was making them.
That's nasty.
If it was current only, he would probably be in my top 5. Not probably.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Nasty.
If it was current only, he would be. I wouldn't put that nowhere near like those 2 that are those like 4 that I listed like all time. But
I'll probably say like Lil Wayne and
You don't believe this. You don't believe this. You just talking.
I don't know
Nah.
a 5th one. I don't know.
We both know Young Boy's fire. She capping for the gram, you know.
No cap. You capping for the TikTok. No cap.
Yeah, she's trying to look cool in front of our viewers. I don't know what she's doing.
But Larry, I think it's your time to shine.
Young
Get
boy
ready,
stuff,
get
young boy
yourself
stuff.
pumped up, Larry.
It's my time. I
It's
don't
your
know
time
what
to
you mean.
shine.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what you mean by it's my time to shine. But all right. Hi guys.
Nah, there was a subject that you specifically wanted to bring
Oh.
up on this podcast.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. We get to talk about Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys didn't talk about that?
No. No. we get to talk about Vincent. All right, so if you
Nah,
don't
you gotta
know,
pick up some of the articles. We need to scroll through it. You gotta share the screen, bro. These
hold
are
on,
insane.
let me.
Who's
Damn,
seen these? Who's seen these?
did we send them
Not
inside the
I. I have
Yo,
no.
Cruz,
We sent
bro.
them
I've
in the
never
group
watched
chat.
a WWE like anything in my
Do you
entire
know who
life. I
Vince
played the
McMahon
game.
is?
I know who that is, but
Okay, all right.
Just know you're about to be
Um,
Cruz.
dumbfounded.
is this
You're
gonna
about
yeah.
be a real bad first
Cruz,
impression?
Cruz, you're about to be
Yes.
Very bad,
confuzzled.
terrible
Cruz, you're
first.
about to
Nah,
be
I
Yeah.
remember my
confuzzled.
first impressions was like a thread where it was like
This
Mr.
thread
Man
right
used to
here,
be
Cruz.
wilding back in the day. No, no, it was not this one.
No, no, no.
It was
Alright,
You're
so
like,
talking about the one where it's clips of him with the do rag on, right?
all right, yeah, like doing some racist shit or like
let
making
me
other
let
people do
Oh,
me
racist
Cruz,
shit.
you
No,
never.
bro.
so let me see what we are talking about. Vince McMahon has stepped down as chairman, I believe, of the
Yeah, it's
WWE.
the
Whatever his previous name was in the company, he stepped down.
Yeah.
Following allegations that include, but are not limited to, these. So, Vince McMahon thread. This blew up on Twitter yesterday or the day before. This past week actually, and it's just some of the allegations against Vince McMahon. Rita Marie
The tough
charlatans
first
for the
one.
first female referee in WWE. She got in a limo, my fault, to discuss her contract, and he tried to force her to have oral sex to save her career. Allegedly, he raped her after she declined. So everything started off with another allegation of where he apparently had an affair with somebody and paid off that settlement, and now it's coming back up, and now that's why he had to step down because of an alleged affair. It's not even alleged, I think he just known shit. This is another one where he tried to have an incest storyline with his own daughter. For those who don't know, Stephanie McMahon is Vince McMahon's blood daughter, came out of his own nutsack, and Stephanie McMahon is a big name in WWE, and Vince tried to have an incest storyline with her.
I will say it's a little more mild than the first tweet.
Is it?
An
Is it
incest?
mild?
That's his daughter.
First of
Is
all, well, I mean, this is like a story,
oh,
but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Cruz,
Like
Cruz. It's not stopping yet. Just wait,
I
Cruz.
know.
Okay,
I'm
no,
just
no, no.
saying,
We're
compared
on
to the
number
first
two.
one, that's a tough
Oh, you're
shot.
ranking them top
Hey,
five.
Cruz. Hey, Cruz. And hey, Cruz. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about this next one.
The next one is okay. I need to full screen this because this joint
Oh
is
my
too
gosh, man!
small.
Look,
I had
There
to
you
do
look.
it,
got
though. I
this.
had
There
to
you
do it.
got
Jimmy
this.
Alright.
There you
Jimmy
got
Snuka
this.
was charged for murder of his
Motherfucker, go ahead.
girlfriend, right?
Hmm.
When it came down to it, Vince got him out of trouble and paid off all the shit. Like paid off the investigators. That way he
Believe
got
that
in no
100%.
legal troubles. He got in no legal troubles at all.
I think that's
Nah,
very,
that's
that's
insane.
yeah.
Now if you remember the sex scene with you, I know you said you didn't watch WWE, but
We've
I've
seen the
seen
sex
like the
scene.
crazy clips.
yeah, they
For
they
sure.
didn't want to do that. But the
I
girl,
actually did see. I saw this report. That
yeah,
specific.
Vince said if you don't do this, you're going to lose your job.
That's fucked. Yeah, for sure.
Stone Cold was beating his wife.
That's
Vince got
fucked.
him out of that. This
Yeah.
Asian wrestler, Vince wasn't gonna sign her until somebody told him, men are in the Asian porn, so you should sign her. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
bro. Yeah. Then when he went on trial for apparently giving people steroids like it was candy,
Yeah.
he just left. He legit just good. He walked out perfectly fine, bro. Vince McMahon is a demon, bro.
Demon.
This is the
Nah, he's
craziest one.
crazy.
This is one of the craziest ones to me, bro. Vince McMahon perfectly interviewed Melina Pillman on Raw the day after Brian Pillman's death. He used her for views and ratings. Like, if you remember the WWE at this time, bro, the things that he would ask and say on
Yeah.
live television was crazy. So
Yeah.
after her husband died,
Yeah.
got her on live television to do an interview. Yeah, he's a sick nigga. He is sick.
And the thing that makes it worse for those who aren't aware of the WWE, he's like basically strong arming these people. For anyone who's ever been in a job interview, they always tell you like shit like this is harassment. This is way after that. This is the CEO, basically. I don't want to say founder. I don't know if he found a company, but he's the biggest name of the company. He's the most consistent name.
This is his shit. He found
He found that shit. So this
This
is
is
the
crazy.
founder of the company. You can't say nothing to Vince McMahon. So when he tells you to do something, you do it. And much like the UFC, this is the biggest name in their company, in their field. When you make it to the WWE, you made it. That's the NBA. You made it to the top. You could be overseas in the Euro League, hooping for the Euro League, but that's not the NBA. So these people are basically strong armed to do these things, and he's just taking advantage of this. That shit is insane, bro. Some of that shit is insane.
Yeah.
He,
Cruz, you
he's
got any
a
feelings?
dirty
Let's
guy.
say,
This is your first
you,
impressions, by
that's
the
a
way.
rough. That's a dessert. Well, second, the first ones were like, like the racist shit.
The
The race
racist shit
shit
is
is
crazy
crazy
too. We didn't
He
even
wasn't.
address
He
that.
wasn't like high.
because no one's
Um,
surprised that he's racist. He's an old white man in
Cruz, I
America.
left this one off, and I'm going to tell you what. He was at a tan salon. He
I saw
showed the
like the
work.
first half of that, and then you scroll past. I was like, fuck.
He showed the work a picture of his stuff. When she didn't bite, he forced himself onto her.
Deshaun Watson for real, no cap.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, that's like really crazy shitty. I don't really know what kind of input I could give into that, but I'll say, I think that like because of the era, like that was like the non-social media era. I think you'd be
Hmm.
surprised on like how
How much shit
many.
actually went out like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if like even
Hmm.
if you like look on
I
a
agree.
Wikipedia page, like, damn, what kind of not even like convicted, but like what kind of trouble did they get into? Like these major like organizations, the shit is fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah.
Uh,
I agree.
but I mean,
Father, you got any
obviously that's
thoughts?
really unfortunate. And he's like not the head anymore, right? Like, didn't he step down like the other day?
Yeah, you stepped down.
So the thing is, he
So
stepped
yes,
down from his name, but he still makes the storylines.
Yeah.
So he
yeah.
still does the
Well, I
same
mean,
job,
that's
but he just
him
doesn't have the same
like
title.
trying to get out the public
Yeah.
image.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what he's doing. He gave the
Uh,
company to his daughter, so now she's the public figure, but it's still his shit.
I wonder if they'll do like an incest thing.
That's
I,
insane.
yeah,
I
we'll
don't think
pass
Triple
down
H
the
gonna take
company.
that shit.
That is
Facts,
crazy
facts.
though, and I guess I'm kind of I I'm like always okay with like digging up old shit if it's real fucked up like this, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
not worried.
get
If
like
you did some fucked up shit like this,
I
bro,
get
he
like
covered up murders.
yeah, like these are like like crazy life change. Like I'm sure like the steroid case, but there was that happened with like the MLB, but like just funneling steroids into
Yeah.
like just
Yeah,
players to be more entertained like that. They got a lot of trouble, like legal, like crazy amounts of trouble, but they just have enough money. Uh,
just the dude fix
it
that
kind of
shit.
fucked that money
Yeah.
has that much power.
So
Yeah.
while we're talking about like weirdo activity, weird shit, Larry, you got it queued up. DJ Academics, a clip of him saying a couple weird things has popped up on Twitter, and hopefully the volume is working because this is some weirdo stuff. Is
No
it?
volume.
No, no.
No
No.
volume. Basically, he said that one, this clip is the clip that JTR is referring to is from a clip from 7 years ago. Apparently, some frat guy in a college released this when he was upset at DJ Academics for something. I'm not completely sure.
I think the Twitter account is called College Kid. I don't think
Yeah.
it was like a college kid. I think it's just what it's called.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you know what I
I
seen
don't
that's
think it was
funny?
just
I
like
read it as a college kid, and then one of the things was he was a frat kid.
no. I
I
think
don't
it
know,
was
bro.
like
But yeah, basically in the clip, it would still make him around 20, so this shit is still insane. But he
it would
basically
make
tried to
him
explain.
25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, he's that
He's
old.
nasty.
Let me see. Let me see. See if you can hear it. I'm trying.
It was like 7 years ago. Actually, like 31 now.
No,
So
it's not
he
working, bro.
basically said there's no difference between a 17-year-old girl and a 21-year-old girl,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's why this
insane.
is
which
like
is
a
insane.
yeah.
Mhm.
He said
Yeah.
if you have a college ID, you're getting fucked.
I was
Mhm.
17 when I had a college ID. Like normal. DJ
Yeah.
Academics would have fucked me.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. That no, for real.
Nah.
Go fuck
Nah, he's sick, bro. Like that's
I
so
know.
crazy.
I guess we also like. I didn't know academics was 31, but also like, um, ew, like that shit is gross. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yo, I just wanted to say something about that Vince McMahon shit. All this shit is in his family, and his son is also in the company. How fucked up do you think his family is? Like when they
Oh,
are
Very,
in
they're awful.
reunions,
They're awful.
very,
like when
very
they're in
fucked up people.
reunions, do you
Yeah.
think they see each other outside of work? Like, do you think any of that?
It depends on how far you're thinking. If you're thinking like extended family,
No, I'm thinking immediate. Because, bro, he was
I
trying to have
guess I don't
sex
know
with his
about
daughter
enough
for
about him.
TV. He was trying to have sex with his daughter on TV, bro.
Yeah, they probably threw a wrench in some things.
Now, Matt, let me ask you a question. Would you have watched it? Like, would you have tuned in if they were
Okay,
having
I'm gonna
sex?
try this again. I'm gonna try this
Yeah.
again. Okay,
All
let's try
right.
this again.
Vince McMahon was getting the job done.
And to keep it real, if you
Yo.
think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
Nah, bro, that's not.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme,
What's funny, JTR? What's funny, JTR? What's funny?
Yo,
What's
that's
funny?
hilarious.
What's so funny, JTR? Why are you laughing so hard?
Yo, it's just like, why say this?
Nah, this man is terrifying.
Like I don't
Nah,
like
there's-
keep it.
there's
I don't
definitely,
care if
like-
this is your even if this is like your ideology or however you say that word. You're a freak, but like
Yeah.
the fact that you also want to make that like just speak that out loud and not keep that in the tuck, you're a weirdo.
He's insane. No,
Nothing
I'd rather
came
him.
from it,
I'd rather
though.
him be vocal
Yeah.
about that so we can avoid DJ Academics. To be fair,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You say that nothing came from this because he was just on a podcast.
I mean,
No one
what,
cares.
what
No
came
one
from this is
cared.
I now think that DJ Academics is a weirdo.
I thought
Yeah,
he was a weirdo
what came from
before.
this
I
is
thought he was a
my
weirdo before.
my sister, my daughter, whatever. Nowhere near that
they
guy.
are not ACT fans. Like
They
fuck
were
Yeah.
no.
already
Yeah.
like were they already near academics, JTR? I'm confused.
No, but the point still stands. Though I think that I don't know. There's definitely like some validity to awareness, and I don't know.
You can
Yeah,
be aware
and
of
even if
something.
anything, nothing will happen, right? Because there's no evidence of him fucking a 17-year-old.
Even if there
Yeah.
was,
That we
there
know
would
No, I
no
think
be
if there
nothing
was
wrong.
evidence, there'd probably be some more different
I don't think you
things.
truly get getting canceled, bro. So I don't think
I think there's like validity
there's
to that.
You have to do something
examples.
very extreme.
There's EDP.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but at that point, that's the difference though. Is now it's a crime and it's not a cancelable. This isn't a I'm getting canceled now. This is
People
a
have done
crime.
crimes and been
I understand, but
perfectly fine.
that like what though?
It's a crime to look this good.
Correct. Well, like what crime? Like I guess like the only person that escaped a criminal sentence was EDP.
No,
OJ?
domestic violence is a crime. People do domestic violence all the
And
time.
can we
That
just say
like
the only reason
canceled,
EDP
but what is that?
got
What is that
away with
cancel?
it?
Like what can cancel
Away.
culture investigate like domestic
Cancel
abuse? No.
culture should have canceled who damn. John Jones. Damn, I forgot his name. Cancel culture should have canceled John Jones way before. Cancel culture should have canceled a lot of these NFL players.
I think the cops should have. I
Well,
don't think that's
the
like
point is,
cancel
who the
culture.
fuck
But
cares about
even-
MMA compared to NFL superstars?
That's not my point. I'm saying if you
Well,
were
that's why
a-
there's different.
there's YouTubers that have beat their partners as well. I'm saying people don't get canceled. There's no way for you to cancel somebody.
I think so, but if you're doing like, I think you're saying there. I mean, I agree with you in the sense that there's no such thing as like a real cancellation, but I think that the reason there is no real cancellation is because it falls into another line of, oh shit, they committed a crime and people now know they committed a crime.
I agree with that. There's definitely a line you can cross to where you will be quote unquote canceled and you won't be able to have a job and you won't be able to and your money will drop a lot. But in about 95 of these cases, the guy or girl takes a vacation for an extended amount of time
I agree.
and then comes back and nothing was different. Everything was the same. Shout out Drake.
And that's just, people overblow like cancel culture just because they think
I agree.
that, I don't know, well,
I
who the
agree.
fuck is gonna cancel you?
I
You
agree.
know?
Yeah. People do
Yeah.
throw out that word cancel. That's why it means nothing now because we threw it out
Sure.
so much.
And
means nothing.
there's also it's like diluted to the point where, oh shit, let's like hold accountable is like different from quote unquote cancel. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's definitely it's not like black and white, but
I also don't
Uh,
think people care as much as they think they do or they say they do. I don't think people
agree.
care.
That's
we
facts.
we talked about this academics thing on a Twitter space for about an hour, and then nobody gave a fuck. And ever since then, this is the first time anyone has brought it up. Since then, academics is a small example, but people will tell you to your face, they will scream loud, make videos about how much they care about a topic, and we haven't heard about the Amber Heard or Johnny Depp shit since it's ended. So people don't care as much as they say they care or they think they care. Um,
Shout
everything's
out Johnny.
diluted though.
I disagree. I think that just because you don't, I don't know, there's definitely still subsets. I think that just because you don't consume that, and then like you're not in that like space, so you wouldn't naturally consume that because it's not national news anymore. It's just news for that space.
Should it
Mhm.
even be national news? Like,
No, well, I mean that was like those were two celebrities, so it's there was enough money involved to where it is
it
national.
became national news, yeah. Even then, there should still be a little. Even if I'm not in the community, I still know what's going on in other communities somewhat, just because I'm on social
I
media so
I would
much.
say wait until you see a next viral academic tweet, and this is the effects of it. Once you see the next academics viral tweet, there will be replies. Hey, didn't you say that you'd fuck a 17-year-old? So then it's gonna keep
That's
re-popping up,
happened,
but it's
but
gonna wait until like hotspots. I don't know.
Even now, no, even now, I follow him on Instagram just for like rap news stuff like that. If I check his comments, like just to see what people are talking about, they're just like, "Nah, you're not running away with this. We saw the clip. We saw the clip." Like that's all
that's
they're saying.
that's fine. They will say that, and you will have posts under not even a viral tweet, just anything he posts. It won't even have to do with women, anything like that. He could post about
Yeah.
Drake doing 300K first week, whatever it is. You'll get that, but then he'll just hide his replies. Like Logan Paul just stopped making videos and then hit his comments for a couple days. For a couple videos, he hit his comments, and now nobody remembers that he recorded a dead guy and posted for a
I saw
video.
something earlier about that actually. I don't know why the fuck it popped up, but uh ooh, this is gonna be we might talk about this in okay, but uh
What is it?
it was Logan Paul just did an interview about like the repercussions of like the like Suicide Forest shit and like him and The Rock,
I
like
watched that. I
Dwayne.
know he did it with True
Yeah,
Jordy. I watched it. So what he said was that he contacted The Rock and on some like, yo, well, The Rock he went to The Rock on some like, yo, I'm really in a bad situation, yada yada yada.
no, it
What?
was just like after the video,
Mm-hmm.
because they were like close to that point, obviously like Disney and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, after the video, like The Rock's like publicist is also The Rock's publicist, so, like their like manager.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they're like the same people, and like he told his manager to tell like Jake Paul to delete like all the videos and all the pictures they were with, and like don't ask for like blah 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 anymore. Like blah, blah, like it was I'll have to get this, but it was along those lines. And Jake Paul was like, I get
Logan
it.
Paul. Logan Paul.
Logan was like, I get it. Because like that was the dumbest like mistake of my life, and like if people don't want to associate, he's like he gave like a good take on it. He was like, I don't know, it like made, I guess it probably made him like realize that, which I think is important, but like the quote unquote like people that put you on, like you have to like kind of do it the right way,
Mm-hmm.
because it's also like a reflection on them.
Yeah,
Um,
he's brought up the fact that some people came out to him and were like, "Hey, we're still friends, but I can't be around you. I can't associate myself with you because of these like what happened. So I'm gonna separate myself for a little bit until you get back on your feet." Which he was like, "I respect that a little bit more. Don't just completely ignore me. Um, at least be like, tell me like, yo, I can't be on your side for now. Like, I need my own public image to protect as well." Which I get. Definitely, people need to protect what they're doing, and
I think that is
that shit was
interesting though.
insane.
Um, and that's like kind of like prevalent to like content creation of who you put on.
Hmm.
Like, did you see the other thing where it's like those two people were caught catfishing? One of them was like a mod in like Aiden's chat, and like one of them was like, you know what I'm talking about, Larry?
Can we talk about yes, yes,
What
Yeah.
yes.
happened?
So
I don't
like
know.
I'm about
What
to
like
pull up
happened?
the tweet. Give
like
me
that's
2
also
seconds,
like
bro.
those are
Oh, I
like
think I know where it showed like all four pictures of who they pretended
Yes,
to be and who they
yes,
were.
fire.
yeah.
That shit is hilarious, bro, because it was so bad. It was so bad.
But like I think those two things like kind of bridge together in a sense of
Basically, what you're
it's also like
the-
like you kind of got to be tight enough when you have the opportunity, but also like make other people proud, I guess, if they like help you out type shit. I don't know.
basically what
Yeah.
you're alluding to is like the thing where I've people have said it to me and my family. It's like you're not just when you go outside, you're not just portraying you and
Yeah.
your own. You're portraying my father, my mother, my siblings, like my last name. Like I'm a portray when people see me, they're gonna think of my family. So represent us in a good light. That's similar to just content creation and even like mainstream shit as well. Whoever you're associated with, if you do something, it will backfire to them, even if it doesn't do it right away,
I
even
was
if you
gonna,
don't
because
think that.
that's another point. Whether it's fair or not,
Whether it's
I think
fair or
that's
not, it doesn't matter. It's just how it is.
yeah.
Like academics is closely with Drake sometimes. Drake kind of separated himself, but academics saying this, some people are gonna connect them to Drake. That's just how it is. It's just what it is. Shit just happens like that.
Yeah,
This is how shit
I
is,
mean,
it
bro.
might do that.
you guys think Drake has adopted that mentality too?
Drake has taught him that mentality, bro.
For sure, because nah, you remember? I don't know if you
Well,
saw,
it
but
was
like
7 years
how
ago, so maybe Act taught Drake.
No,
yeah,
bro. Drake's been doing that since young boy, bro. Drake the
nah,
fucking
it's like
king.
you have you guys seen how like Millie Bobby Brown talked about Drake? How she would like,
Definitely weird.
yeah, because she was like, oh, Drake would like help me with like boys and stuff like that. We would talk about it. Like you're a
That's
grown man texting a
insane.
teenager
That's
about boys.
insane.
There's something wrong with you.
That's insane. That is insane. Yo, the fact
Hashtag
that we got
cancel
two
Drake.
aces just running our YouTube chat is so funny to me right now. This is so funny. And one ace is like so like he's like he says good things, he makes good points. The other ace says this. Like, what does this even mean? What does this even mean? What the fuck is wrong? Yo, Larry, you are looking right now, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to find that shit, bro, because it
What
was
was it?
so.
Explain it. What was it?
It
Nigga,
was
not sure if
um
you'll
it's what
find it.
Cruz was talking about, bro. The
yeah,
catfish.
there was
I
two
want y'all to see the
catfish.
difference of the
One of
like.
them was like
What were they
um
catfishing? What were they catfishing?
one
One
of them.
Asian was pretending to be a black
Yeah, there
man.
was this Asian guy. I think it was the Asian guy that was. I
Yeah,
think he was the mod in
Archie?
Aiden's chat.
no,
I'm pretty sure.
no, it was an Asian
Um,
guy pretending to be a black guy, and it
yeah,
was like, and you know, it was what usual chicks catfish. How they
Ugly girl
usually look when
pretending to
they
be a bad bitch.
catfish.
yeah. I forgot like what figure she was in whoever's chat, but like I don't know, it was something.
Bro, she was one of the girl was the girl married to Rice Gun when it was big on SSB.
Damn, Rice Gum is a
Oh,
name I haven't heard in months, bro.
long time.
In a long
And then
ass time.
the Asian dude was the mod chat mod or like RP or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Dalem, look up some of the effects of pig meat, bro. You would hate yourself, bro. This
Don't like
shit is
glizzies?
nasty.
I
No,
guess not.
bro. I hate glizzies.
You
Never
don't
had
like
one
you
either.
don't like bacon?
Never had it. I won't like it either, I don't think.
You've never tried it. How would you know?
Pork in general sounds
You might
disgusting
not.
to me.
No cap. Honestly, if you like took the perception of meat, oh, this is crazy. You took the perception of like
Yeah,
meat
Let's
away from me, I'd be like, yo, this shit look gross.
That's what I'm saying. I love bacon and pork. That was kind of gay. I don't know what part of it was gay, but it was gay. Let's keep
God,
it.
I'm glad we're talking about religion and politics today.
Yeah,
We're hitting all
we're hitting
aspects right
all
now.
the angles right now.
No
If you love
cap.
talking, come here because we'll talk about anything.
Shit.
We've just been chatting. I'm waiting for Larry to pull this up right now.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm just
it
chatting.
doesn't look like I want to find it, bro. So y'all can
All
just
right,
continue. I'm
basically stop catfishing people. Have you guys ever been catfished?
No.
I don't
Have you
message
guys ever
people I
been
don't know.
used? Have you guys ever been used
I
as a
actually have a
catfish?
story. No,
No.
My
cap.
penis ass.
Do you see what I look like? Like, if you were gonna catfish, would you pick me or would you pick fucking Zac Efron, bro? Like,
Nah,
Why Zac
sixth grade,
Efron?
in sixth grade,
because
I
he's
remember
gorgeous,
one
bro.
time where like I was texting this girl on like Kick, and I was like, "Yo," like we were just going back and forth for like a week or so, and then like my friend started like making jokes. My friend group at the table was like, just like saying things that I was saying to her, and I was like, "Wait, this sounds
That's
familiar." And then they like showed me, and yeah, that was just like,
Now
You
you
was
got
texting your
cooked.
mans the whole time?
yeah, I moved the next year, no cap. I begged my mom. I was like, "We gotta get out of here."
Hey, did you send any pictures?
No, I was in 6th grade. That's
What's the
crazy.
craziest thing you said
Oh,
to him?
sixth grade. I didn't hear
Nah,
that part.
6th grade me, I was going crazy. I was like, I'm so in love with you. You're so beautiful.
This was before your wife, right? Just making sure.
Nah, I
for the
was 2 and 6
timeline.
grade.
Oh
No
yeah,
cap.
this is way before 6th grade. What?
Okay, you know.
Somebody used one of my pictures from Instagram as
No,
like their
sorry.
profile picture.
Now we're
Cap.
That's the furthest.
now we're just
I swear to
lying.
God.
Yo, we're capping at this point. I'm scheduled to play Superman in the next Superman movie. Cruz the
Hey,
next James
yo.
Bond.
I'm actually supposed to play Michael B. Jordan in his documentary series.
Yo, what the fuck? They told me that was my spot.
I fucking hate you guys. Ace, I just want you to know, get off my penis. Pig lips are
Larry
good as fuck.
doesn't eat pig lips or
Pig
no,
lips are
like,
good, pussy. Pig lips are
Like, saying
good.
that is crazy.
Pig lips sounds like something else. I ain't gonna lie.
The best part is that's probably like JTR's first like interaction with women ever,
Facts,
and it was his
facts.
friends.
That's why he's gay. That's why he's gay.
All he knows is dudes.
Since Larry doesn't look like he's about to
I'm
pull
going to
this up,
find it. Nope, don't look like I'm going to find it.
Nah.
seems like it's about that time to wrap this joint up for real. Larry, I'm gonna give you till 36, bro.
It's 36. It's already 38.
He's talking about. He's talking about on.
I'm looking at the
He's talking about the
time
time.
we've been
He's talking
live.
about
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
live
we've been an
time.
hour. We got 9.
Everybody give it up. Everybody give it up for Cruz.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shut up,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not
Yes.
gonna find it. We can just move
No,
on. I'm not gonna
JTR.
find it.
We're moving you. JTR, shut the fuck up, bro. Facts. All right,
God, it looks
everybody
so
give
much
it up
better
for
with
Cruz,
more
bro.
people.
Appreciate the love, Cruz. Appreciate you coming out. Any final
you guys
thoughts,
having me.
live feelings, anything?
Soundboard. Woo!
It was a pleasure being on.
Mm.
I'd love to be on a few more times.
Cruz will definitely be a regular because for those who don't know, quick story time. The way Stir Stringer
I already
started,
did it. Cruz already did it.
it was me. Oh, did you include me, father, and
I mean,
no,
first it
Cruz,
was.
Cruz just said he was the original. He
I
came up
just
with
made the name. That's all I
Yeah,
said.
he just
actually.
said
it was
this is
that
his
It
yeah.
was a collaboration.
It was a collaboration between me, Cruz, and Father for sure. JTR just rided our coattails for a little bit. He's muted right now. I can't even say nothing.
Nah, JTR was the original editor. Don't do that.
Yeah,
He was the original editor.
He was our Dennis.
Yeah, I was the ugly.
And then what happened after that, man? What happened after that?
We kicked off Med, and we were gonna make our own, me and Cruz were gonna make our own videos because like we realized like what do we
Just
need
to-
Med for if the two of us are the only funny ones on the pod or whatever we were gonna do.
Now,
And
before
then we
had
made
it
a
all-
video, and JTR just never sent it to us, so we didn't really care. And then JTR hits me up about like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast? What are we gonna call it?" I'm like, "Fuck it, bro. Let's just call it Third Stringers because we're not doing anything with that."
That's true. Yeah. I remember that. Like, yeah, you were like, "Yo, it's cool, right?" And I was absolutely, man.
Yeah.
That's a great name. That's a great name. Someone has got to use that.
Before we close it out, yo, Cruz, what is the name of your about to be channel? Don't wait 2 months. I let you say that earlier. Don't wait 2 months, bro. Just get into it.
I don't
right
have it.
away
I
for
don't have
sure.
a computer. I have to. I'm either.
Bro, you have
I'm a
editors
splurge,
all
so I'm a
around
splurge,
you,
so I'm
bro.
saving up. I'm getting it figured out though.
You have editors and thumbnail makers all around you, bro, for sure. You could
I guess
definitely
that's true,
get
but I mean, I kind of want to do it on my like. Let's see
on your
like what I
lonesome,
can
on
do.
your
Though,
dolo. All right, so what is the name of your channel going to be, and where can they find you right now?
We're gonna be the Ball Watchers. At
which balls?
at Real Ball Watcher. At Real Ball Watcher on Twitter.
Real ball. He's a real ball watcher.
Ball Watcher on Twitter. At Cognaccruz on Twitter. Oh wait, no, that's not Matt. That's not Matt. At Cruz Diaz 4302. Don't worry about that account. Worry about ball watching. Honestly, the way I did it, like the pin tweet, that shit is cool. I swear to like the way it's like the
I
aesthetics
fuck
of
with
the
it.
account.
I fuck with the
Definitely
picture
cool.
too. I've never seen LeBron stand next to a baseball player.
That's King Griffey Jr. and that's like the coolest baseball
Oh,
player.
that's Griffey. Y'all knew the Griffies.
I'm about to ask how many of y'all own the
We
pair?
already know.
I own the pair.
I love the Griffies, bro.
I own the pair.
I
own
love
They were
the Griffies.
Oh yeah, there was a cool thing about it. For like last thing before the pod ends, it was like King Griffey and King Griffey Jr. are like some of the only, I want to say maybe the only father and son to ever play on the same team, like in any organized sports history.
Yeah, that's not.
And they said that they were gonna be.
common
You
at
said
all.
what?
That's not common at all.
They said they definitely will be there for Bronny and Braun's first game. So like King Griffey and Braun have like a cool relationship. So that is cool. I like that picture.
That shit is dope.
No,
And I fuck with his
rare.
shoes.
That's what base. That's what they call it.
Father, any last words before we close it out?
Yeah.
Appreciate you. JTR, any last words? JTR,
Nope.
the editor. Are you the host right now or are you the editor right now?
Man, I just want you to know we were pulling views before you came.
And we
He's in the
kept them
kitchen right now.
consistent. And we
Just
kept
know-
them consistent.
just
Shout
know-
out.
we were
man.
gonna
Come on.
Shout
We're
out.
gonna go to 20 without you. Then you joined and went till 11. Like I'm not saying anything, but like fuck you.
Who was hosting? Who was hosting when I was gone?
All of us. We
All
all
of
took
us.
turns.
Sounds
No, our
terrible. Leave
chemistry
Lane
without you
JTR
was
talk.
insane.
I would
Sounds
say
insane.
crazy. But as I was saying, yeah,
Damn, we got
it's been
140.
hey, chat. It's been your mom's favorite morning.
Yeah, you're right.
Mornings like it's crazy. All right, gang. Love
140 is
you.
enough.
Appreciate Cruz for coming out. All right.
See you guys. I love you.
Bye. And the pod.